Hi flower friends, it's Nicole from Flower Hill Farm, and everyone's been asking me, Nicole, did you get snow? My answer is yes, but my question is, did I get everything planted before this happened? Because this is a lot of snow. How much? Well, not as much as Buffalo. I'll tell you exactly how much later on in this video. But first, I was on a mission earlier this month to get my peonies planted. Guys, I ordered hundreds of peonies. I had to call in some help to try to plant these peonies on time. Let's go to a video from just a little bit earlier this month. Hi flower friends, it's Nicole from Flower Hill Farm, and I'm walking out to my peony field today because I'm running out of time to plant. It's mid-November here in upstate New York, and you can plant peonies as long as the ground's not frozen. That being said, our forecast for the next several days, the lows are down in the 20s, so we do have a good chance of the ground freezing. A lot of my peonies are very weedy, and that's okay, but some of them look pretty good. I have a total of roughly 600 peonies in the ground. I'd have to actually count them all because I've been adding, and I'm not exactly sure how many I've added. Approximately 600 peonies. And what I did this year is I wanted to finish out the rows. So you can see I actually have space in between the rows. I did landscape fabric and I planted them every 30 inches. Well, this has become quite the pain to mow in between, etc., etc. So I would like to fill in these spaces with the peonies that I ordered. I'll go over all of the varieties that I have a little bit later in this video, but I want to get this done, and I want to get this done fast. I'm actually not feeling very well at all. Both my husband and I are sick. So I want to get this done really quickly. My father, he's an electrical contractor, and he has a trencher machine. So I texted him this morning and said, hey Dad, how do you feel about trenching some peonies with me today? So he's coming over, bringing his trencher, and we should be able to get these holes dug for the peonies in less than half an hour. I might not get them all planted today, but at least the spaces will be dug for them. So I have enough room. I want to trench right here for a row of peonies, and then right here. So there should be 2 more rows of peonies here, which I believe there are 30 in every row. So there'll be 60 there. Same thing right here. I'll be able to fit 2 more rows right here. So that'll be 120. This row I'd like to do, but for some reason, we didn't mow it. We'll see how the trencher likes that. If not, I do have this space right here where I could fit 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of 30, which would be another 120. So that would equal 240. Yeah, I think I'm still gonna need this row right here for the final 60. It doesn't look like it, but over here, there is landscape fabric down on this whole entire thing. We just let the weeds take over this year, which was an awful decision. So in the springtime, I'm gonna worry about getting this weeded out. I'm not gonna worry about it now. Miranda and I were able to weed that half of the peony field. Obviously that looks fantastic. Over here, we just didn't get to it. I'll get to it in the springtime. I will have some helpers and we'll take care of it. So I'm not really that worried about it. Obviously it doesn't look great, but it is what it is. This is real life. By the time all of these are planted, I will have about 1,000 peonies in the ground because I do have more peonies over in the tree line. For some reason last year I just decided to plant them in different spots around the farm. So I do have another row of about 60 of them by the trees. And those I believe are the moonstone ones. Yeah, moonstone. That's Sunflower Steve's favorite. Safety first. snow. It's snowing out. Perfect time to plant peonies. This is a relief. Such a relief. I didn't think this was gonna get done. Thank you.
Yeah. Said I'm gonna stop it every 3 feet, knock it down, stop it.
Dad, this saved me 2 days of digging.
Nice.
The first bag of peonies I have to plant are Carl Rosenfeld. Now, Carl Rosenfeld is a very popular cut peony. It's a beautiful deep red color that almost gives off some magenta hues as it's blooming. Now, I had my dad go about 6 inches deep in this, and not all of these are gonna need 6 inches deep, but if I plant it like this, the basic idea is that the eyes are to be 1 inch to 2 inches below. If they're planted too deeply or not deep enough, then they probably won't bloom for you, or they won't bloom to their potential. So basically I'm aiming for this to be about 1 inch to 2 inches underneath. See, now this one is a perfect example of why I had my dad go that deep, because now I'm just gonna have to set these right in the hole and that'll be perfect. The idea is I planted my other ones about 30 inches apart. That's basically what I'm gonna do here. I'm kind of gonna eyeball it. I do plan on putting landscape fabric over the top of these, but I'm gonna go ahead and wait until the spring to do that. These are very healthy looking tubers. I guess they're not tubers. These are healthy looking roots, and they're from Ball Colorlink, one of my suppliers of wholesale deliciousness. Okay, so I'm just testing this out here. I am gonna have to put some soil in on some spots, but right there, that's perfect. There were 36 Carl Rosenfelds in this bag. I ordered 50. That means I sold 14 of them over at the nursery over the last couple weeks. I did a peony sale. So 36 Carl Rosenfelds, that's an entire row right here. I'm gonna make sure that they're all roughly 1 inch to 2 inches underground, which will be perfect. Okay, whew, all the Carls are in. What's next? I think I'll go grab the Alerti. Alerti is a pink with a little bit of a white throughout it. Really pretty. I'll go grab them. A change of plans, friends. Well, I decided to go ahead and put Lady Orchid here. I only bought 25 of the Lady Orchid. They were a bit on the expensive side, but check these out. They look to me like a David Austin rose. Absolutely beautiful form. 25 Lady Orchid. I think they only sold one of these. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this entire row of Lady Orchid. Oh yeah. Angel Cheeks. Now this one is basically pink, but then it has like a fluffy cupcake top, almost like a cupcake zinnia. Angel Cheeks, it's adorable, and I don't know how many I have. I ordered 50. I'm thinking I sold at least 5, so we'll see how far this goes. A few more than 25, and this one is broken. There's not, sometimes there's just roots without eyes. There's a pretty one. 18. 19. There are 41 Angel Cheeks. Wow, I look pale. Wow. I would be lying if I said I wasn't exhausted. I'm completely exhausted. All I want to do is go lay down. I don't feel well at all. My nose won't stop running and I have like a tickle cough. Brad hasn't moved from the couch all day, so something's going on, but I have to get this done. Today is the only day, and I think it's like 35 degrees right now. It's the only day that's above 25 degrees at night for the next week, but this has to get done now. Honestly, like, I don't know what's keeping me going right now, other than the fact that it'll be done. That's why I keep going. It's gonna be done soon. Okay, I have 100 Alerti. Alerti, I said before, it's like the pink and white one. It's a very light pink. It's gorgeous and I love it. I already have some here. I decided to add some. My camera died. It's getting dark out. I look like a chipmunk. Well, I got the 70 in right here. I still have these 4 rows. I did not plant yet. This is awful quality. I apologize. So I have about 20 of the Alerti left, and then the Duchesse de Nemours. That is a white one, and I don't have any pure white ones, so that's exciting. I'm gonna have to do this another time. I'm running out of light and energy, so we'll pick this up again. Well, this is exactly where I was standing when I was planting the peonies. In fact, this is the lawnmower. Probably should have picked that up. Oh well. So did I get them all in? Well, the answer is no. So how much snow did we end up getting? Whew, my nose is seriously frozen. We ended up getting about 12 inches, and then 2 days later, we ended up getting another 16 inches. So we have over 2 feet of snow. Obviously, that's not the 5 feet of snow that Buffalo saw, but I did not finish planting the peonies. And in fact, I think I have about 1,000 tulips that I didn't get in the ground yet. After I went inside from planting those peonies, I had a fever of 101 degrees. And then the next morning, I ended up testing positive for COVID. And so did my husband. And I was a little bit suspicious of that because I did have COVID once before, about a year ago, and I had some of the same symptoms. It kind of knocked me out for a couple days, but we're all fully recovered now. We're feeling much better and we're ready to get on with the season. And you guys, the season kind of never ends now, especially with owning the nursery. The amount of work that it takes to clear the snow away from the nursery is something that I wasn't anticipating. I knew it was going to be having to, clear it away. And it's a little bit different than just keeping the hoop house clean because there are 4 of them and they're close together. So the distance between them is short, especially number 3 and number 4. Getting that snow cleared out is super important to maintain the structure of these buildings. My ducks are going nuts right now. I can hear quack, 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 quack. Anyway, they're so adorable. They don't really love the snow. It's their first winter. I want to bring you guys along the whole process of cleaning out the nursery, the snow. It's a lot. I just haven't gotten the camera set up there to record that process. And we're learning where to put the snow, where to move things, what's the best method. It's a process. And I may have put a hole in number 4 already. Anyway, I need a new shovel. I broke my shovel. It's just a lot of work, and I'm learning as the process, and I want to share that with you guys. So the next time we go up there for a big clean out, I'll definitely bring you guys along. Anyway, that's where things stand. I'm waiting for the ground to, well, the ground's not frozen, which is the good news. We have several days in the 40s coming up, so there's a good chance that we're going to lose a lot of this snow, and I'm going to be able to get the rest of those peonies in the ground. So not all hope is lost. I'm gonna go tend to the ducks before they quack me to death. Thanks guys for sticking around. Thank you for all your patience and everything, and I'm just so excited to be able to share this with you guys and that you guys are even interested in what's going on in the world of Flower Hill Farm in Boonville with lots of snow. My nose is cold. It's 16 degrees Fahrenheit right now. Take it from the top. Whoa, whoa. Take it from the top. It's hard to walk around with 2 feet of snow in the backyard. All right.